Hey, Shalom, gente. Welcome to Planet Dojo. I am Blue, and this channel is all about experiential learning, right? The dojo is anywhere you're at, that you're experiencing things, you're chalking it up to memory, and you're learning how to do stuff and how not to do stuff. So these next couple weeks, I have a project. My project is to make a pergola out back. And so I just got back from Lowe's with the taco, and you see all that wood. We're gonna do some redwood. We got 4x4s, 2x6s, 10 foot, 8 foot, 12 foot. So some stain right there. So today I'm looking just to stain. Again, this is going to take me a couple weeks. I just kind of do it, every now and then. Take my time. But yeah, my little pergola from scratch. There you go. So I got no plans. So if you're going to ask me for, hey, I want those plans. Yeah, just kind of keep watching this YouTube, I just kind of do things on the whim. But it'll look really nice. So yeah, here we go.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet?
So let me show you where it's going to go and show you kind of how it's going to be real quick, and then show you what we're going to incorporate. So right here in the backyard, we have all this open space where the sun is going to come get us. We used to have an umbrella. So we used to have an umbrella right here covering us up, but my wife wants a pergola, so whatever light blue wants, she gets, and it's gonna go right here. One of the neat things is we're gonna incorporate this swing. We had a swing at our old house where the pergola was, really super cool. Yeah, here we go. I'm getting wood. So I got to show you what that route to the backyard looks like. So let me get something to attach. All right, y'all. I got you with a clamp on the my last 4x4. Let me show you this insane trip. See if we can't center this a little bit. There. All right. Here's what I've had to do. Workout. had y'all with the C-clamp. All right, man. The wood is all there. All that. Again, it's going to go right here. First, I got some staining. I'm going to take a little breather, a little rest, grab me some lunch. Then I'll get a couple snippets of stain. I'm not a real fan of staining, FYI, or painting. All right, BRB. I'm gonna end up getting stain on everything. My shorts, my shirt. See if I can't save my hands. If I get stain on my hands, it's gonna last like 2-3 days. Pretty hot today, so it's only gonna take a few minutes to dry on each side. Hey, all right, mi gente. We are done with day one. I wanted to get at least half these boards done and stained, and here we go. I'll show you what they look like. Very nice and brown. Yeah, looks good, looks good. It's a hot day, so yeah, they dry off quite nicely, quite easily. So I have, what is that, 8 2x6 by 8 footers, and then I got 4 2x6 12 footers. So that's tomorrow. Yeah. Whew, it's been about 4 hours in the hot sun. You see, I had to put up a little awning. Kind of just threw it up there. But anyways, okay, day one's done. I'm gonna do some editing from another episode that I got, and we'll see you on day two. Day two. The saga continues. This much more wood. A couple 8 footers, a couple of 12 footers. All right, I'll check back in. So, in the cool morning hours, 8 a.m., about 70 degrees, they just don't dry off as quick as I experienced yesterday in 95 degrees. So, sun's coming up though. All right, so here's where we're at. The last board. Thought I was gonna run out of stain, but should have enough even for touch-ups. So, the last board. And yes, some of you may have noticed that I am using the just slap it on method. We'll get all holidays as we're putting this thing together. Done. Al finito. So my next thing is to go get the hardware. So we are done for the day, other than going to go purchase the hardware, all the nuts, the bolts, the screws, and washers, and everything else we're going to need. Maybe I'll show you. I plan out only one thing, and that's how many pieces I'm going to need. And then I usually have to go back and get more. But yeah, here we go. Here's the finishing product. There it is. And looks good. I'm ready. All right, mi gente. I'll be back. Hey, all right, mi gente. We are on day 3. Day 1 stain, day 2 stain, and make sure I have everything. So day 3, I kind of have this all kind of marked out. I look to see exactly where you want it centered or whatnot. It's just in place. There is nothing tacked up, so that's kind of like the top part of it, right? But what I needed to do is I needed to make sure, right, that everything is all squared up and ready to go on the footings. So there's that. So everything should be lined up and squared up. There are these really cool special screws. I'll show you. These are for cement, and they are called Tapcon. This is a 3/8 inch, 3 inch. I'm not going to have any weight. This is not weight bearing or anything on here, so I just need something that's going to go in and secure it so it just doesn't scooch whenever it wants to. So how do I drill into that? Well, I got my trusty cement drill bit, and this is a DeWalt hammer drill. So just like it says, it hammers and it drills. So we'll see if this does the trick. I'll set it up right now. That's all I'm looking to do tonight, is to go ahead and secure each of these 4 footings. All right, let me get ready. So what I should have done is maybe put like a little piece of tape around here, and it would show me my depth that I need to go. So I kind of need to go to right there. So I need like about another 1/4 inch. So I think I'm good. Yeah, I know I'm good now. Oh yeah. So we'll see if I tape it. All right. Looks pretty good right there. That's it. Let's go to number 2. Again, hammer drill. It needs to be a hammer drill, or life just isn't gonna go well. About another 1/8 of an inch. There we go. Okay. Nice. Yep. Plenty. All right. Looks good. Footing, 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 and footing. Alright, mi gente, that's all I needed. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll actually start. Actually, you know what? I got a cut. I'm gonna do some little design shapes. I'll show you what I mean. I got some design shapes up here. So see how on the end it has those little funky little cutouts on the end. That's what I'm doing. So I got to make me a little template. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, there you go. Gonna make me a little template of sorts, and then yeah, do some cutouts. Hasta mañana. Hey, back again. I have about another hour of daylight, so I said, what the heck, I'm gonna start doing some cutting. So you can kind of see right here, I made a little design right right there with the with my pencil, and let's see if we can't get this thing and go slow and see if we can't just jigsaw it. There we go. This blade is the clean cut. The clean cut. So let's see. Towards the good side. there it is. There is the cut. And then this will end up being my template. And I'll put that there. So it'll look like that. There it is. So I only have around 31 more cuts. I think it's about 34 or 35 cuts. 36 cuts I need to make. So, yeah. Template I will use. On this side. So. Sure, got it right. Pretty good, pretty good. So, what we have on this side, all right, if you follow it down, it's the same on this side. Very nice. All right, 34 more cuts to go. Hey, mi gente, what's up? So I skipped. I ended up being overzealous, and I skipped a couple of processes. I didn't record them. I still had to do them, right? So here's where we're at. You know that I got the footings in, and they were in, and I went ahead and I have one post up already. And so basically what I did with the 4x4s, right? I labeled them so I knew which one. So that's A, then B, C, and D. And then you can kind of see where I put with a pencil. There's C, there's B. A is in, and I'm about ready to put the screws in on D. So everybody asked me, hey, who helped you? Who helped you? I get no help. It's just me. It's always just me. I don't know. It's very, I don't know. It helps me clear my mind, and I decompress making stuff. And today I'm making stuff in 103-degree heat. But hey, all good. I just worked a good 8-9 hour shift. And so anyways, so how do I do this by myself? Well, there it is right there. So as you can see, I utilize these grips, and I make sure that everything is all true. So here's this one right here, right? A little smaller ones, but nonetheless. So basically, as you can see, it's all true right in the middle there. So I'm able to go ahead and tighten that grip up. And then I went over here on this side and I looked to see if it was true, and yep, that thing is true. So once it's all true, everything gets all tightened up, and then I am doing what I'm doing right now, which is basically putting in my my bolts and screws, and I'm kind of putting them a little bit tight, not too tight, but we'll see how they fit in right now. It's always snug. I have to do some modifications sometimes where the holes are at. That's always a given. But yeah, let me just put this down here. Let me get you guys all squared away. And the exciting part of putting your bolt in the hole. There's that one right there. That's very exciting, very exciting. Okay, this one's a little bit more tougher. I can kind of weasel. There we go. And I got a washer. I got my screw. my nut. Just kind of put it like that. Okay. Put the bottom one on. Great. I'm sure you're seeing all that. It is right there. Real time. There we go. Okay, I am going to tighten these up, and you can see, check out this other one. So this one is tightened up, so let's see if I take off the, let me do this. Can you see now? There we go. Then you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I loosen these up. You can see those are in. Oh, it's totally not even showing. Okay, well, so I took them off. They're still kind of wonky. Again, once I get everything kind of positioned and put on together, it'll be solid as a rock. Got to put all the braces in, but as far as one post being held on by one footing, I'm satisfied. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to measure out the top where I'm going to put the first tee. It's going to be a 10-foot tee, and then on top of that I'll put the 12-footers going lengthwise. So the short, right, part of it will have the 8-footers, and I'm going to do the same thing, is basically just kind of put them up there, measure them with the grips, bring them down, drill the holes, and then put them in. So I know it's kind of weird, you'll see how it goes. So that's my next step, so let me get to it. All right, you kind of see how I do the one-man band thing. I put a screw that you really can't see on the top of that one. That's I'm gonna lean it up against and then tighten it, and then go to this side, level it out and tighten it. You'll see. I need 12 inches overhang on each side. Okay, a lot of commotion, but here's the deal. So this part I measured 8 feet exactly, so that's where that's at, 8 feet. My concrete goes at a little slope of about 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches down, right? So I can't really measure 8 feet and put it right where I needed it. So what I did was, if I measured that part 8 feet, and then I used my level to level it up and raise it and put it there, that's what's going to get it level. So that's probably 8 feet at the bottom. of the trellis, and then that's probably 8 feet 1.5 inches, because again I got a little bit of a downward slope. So I'm gonna end up drilling a hole, and then getting another piece of wood. Sorry about that. I'm tired and I'm concentrating. So I'll get another one, slap it on this side the exact same way, and then and go from there. So it's really super hot. Camera's kind of overheating a little bit, so I'll be right back. I don't have a 1/2 inch drill bit. I have a 4 inch. So I kind of doing what I have to do. So, doing things a little bit different. Here's what's going on. I figured, right, if I put in the sandwiched 4x4 in first, then it would be easy for me to kind of just lay on the top layer right there. So that's what I'm doing right here, right? So sandwiching, accounting for about 1 inch. There's an inch less on this left side, so now I'm able to rest those on there, and it's a lot easier for me to drill holes and to attach. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. We got right there. So again, I don't have like a 10-12 inch 1/2 inch bit. I have a 10 inch 12 inch 1/4 inch bit, and then I'm using my 4 inch to kind of do what I need to do. All right, I'll be back. Hey, we're getting there. So plan is working out as far as footings, and then the sandwich, and then the tops, right? It's easy to rest right on the 2x6s when you're putting up the top pieces. Easy to rest them on there, and then so that's the plan of attack. So if I look this way, I will do this tomorrow. So I got the footings in, got the 4x4, it's up, it's in there, and then here's this one I just sandwiched, Looking good, looking good. All the way to the footings. And yeah. So there it is. It's coming together little by little. Pretty huge. I got the rest of those boards right there. And a few more right there. And I'm gonna make an attachment so we can put our swing on. So yeah, it's gonna take another couple days, just fine. 104 today. It's still 101. I think it's 7:45, so I'm done. You can see it in my eyeballs, all bloodshot. Catch you tomorrow. Hey, ain't looking too bad, ain't looking too bad at all. Got these in. Put the ties in. That's what it looks like looking down the row. Got to put on the other side right now. So far looking good. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Sandwiches look great. Just spicens up the 4x4s. So We'll do this side. Get that going. Whew, it's hot, man. 108 today. Mucho calor. Going to be for the swing. I'm going to put that up there in between, and then I'll be able to hang our swing on it. Right there. Looks good. Pretty flush. That little gap right there, I'm going to have some bolts to tie these things together. So I got no issues there. And then it's sitting flush right there. All in all, whew, it's a pain, but it's in. And so that's where I'm going to hang our swing. At least that's what the idea is. Okay, I'm going to drill some holes and then tie those things together. So I made the initial holes right there. And what that's going to do is tie in to the 4x4. So the swing will be steady. So I think right now that wood is in my way, I need to get to the back side, so I think I'm going to start putting up the slats, the rafters. There we go. I think I'll do that. So experiential learning, I'm going to go ahead and mark the tops 12 inches in. That's basically what the overhang is. It'll be easier for me to eyeball. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna mark me some boards. We are live. Hey, mi gente. I am back. We are done with our pergola. I'm going to show that to you right now. It's right in back of me. Came out really super nice, really neat. I'll give you a close-up about it. So it took about I don't know, about 5 days, right? Started 4 hours on a Saturday, 4 or 5 hours on Sunday, and then a couple of hours each day after work. And I think it came out well. So let me give you a little shot of it. So there it is. Looking pretty nice. Go up top a little bit. Okay. Kind of see what it's looking like. So what you can do and what we did, right, is we added some lights. Of course you need some solar lights, right? You know, and we'll take a picture of that. But we also added this really cool swing right here. There's the swing. And I went ahead and added that 4x4. I think we can see it right there. So there's a 4x4 in between, you know, sandwiched in between those 2x6s. And that's basically what I have. I have the 4x4. I have it screwed with bolted on with 3 bolts, just to add a little bit more sturdiness. Yeah. And so it looks really good. And then you can see we also added the tarp. We added the tarp right there. Does a couple of things, man. It gets to be like 95. It gets to 105 when I was working on this. And that shade during the summer, right? It's gonna just add a little bit, you know. And if you're sitting out here and, you know, you want to have a little sandwich or whatever, make sure the birds don't poop on you. So yeah, let's look at it this way. We will go. Yeah. Come around this way. There's the little solar panel with the solar lights. This looks pretty nice. We are pleased by the way it came out. Absolutely. You know, this is it's a weekend thing. You can get it done if you had 2 or 3 people to help you, you know, stain and to help you hold things together. You can get it done in maybe a day. For sure you can get it done in a weekend. So this was my weekend warrior project that I just, I ended up taking a couple of days, a week to do it. Pretty happy. So hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Till the next time. Peace, shalom, go love on somebody. I'll probably stick something out here when the solar lights come out. I'll put something, take another shot of it because it looks really cool at dusk. So good deal. All right.